All the faces are different, but the facility is the same, the traditions are the same, and it's just exciting to be back and be part of what I experienced when I came through here as a graduate of 1982.
In his first year as Ishpeming High School's athletic director, Bruce Mattson sat down with me to tell me why he decided to come back after all these years.
Well, I started coaching back in '82 after I graduated as a volunteer in Ishpeming football, worked my way through the ranks, freshman coach JV, varsity assistant, started 7th grade basketball back then, and then I got my first teaching job in Marinesco in '92. That's why I was away for 30 years. I've had a taste of things from that end. I've been not only a teacher, I've been a school administrator for 12 years. So this is kind of an angle on athletics that I haven't had the opportunity to do. It's enjoyable, but it's also a challenge and a lot to learn too.
I then asked Mattson an interesting thing about him that people may not know. He then opened up to me about his struggles in the past.
I am a stage 4 cancer survivor, and that's part of who I am. It's part of why I love working with kids. I was told when I was diagnosed in December 2013 I'd never work in a school again. That's my biggest thing. It's a real blessing to be back and working with the kids again. I think having gone through that, I'd like to think I'm a better person, and hopefully I'm better at the job I do too.
Ishpeming's history is rich in tradition, and Mattson tells me what the tradition means to him and what he plans to accomplish in his time here.
When I came through school here, there were a high level of expectation of success. The standards were set, and we knew what the expectations were. I see that here again in a lot of ways, but I just think I can enhance that, having experienced that, having coached with people who played on state championship teams. I can help kids relate to their history, which I think is part of pushing them to that next level. If you have something to point back to, we've got some really good, hardworking kids, but we got coaches that are top-notch too, which makes the big difference. The difference between winning and losing.
I asked him about how his relationship has been with those coaches in his first year back.
I went to school with a lot of their parents. I coached Coach Magnuson back in 7th grade.
I remember you
I went to school with Coach Cougar's dad. You know, and a lot of the students here too, I've either went to school with or coached their parents. Or I went to school with their grandparents. So it's really been great that way. And I think my background, having been a varsity coach, football, basketball, and track, boys and girls, I think gives me insight to what these coaches really need, what's best for their programs. And I think we've made an instant connection across all sports.
As AD, you have to love all things sports. Mattson tells me what his favorite sport to play is in his free time.
Well, the one thing, weather permitting, is I love to golf in the summer. That's my biggest thing. It's such a social sport, get out with friends, and it's something you can do as you get older. Like I love to get out and golf with my dad, he's 84, and what other thing can you do that with? So that's probably the thing I love the best.
And as we wrap up the interview, Athletic Director Mattson says what his plan is for the future.
I'm excited to wind down my career here and to retire as a hematite.
Justin Dierkes, ABC 10 News, CW5.
Thank you for watching ABC 10 News on YouTube. For the latest Upper Peninsula news, weather, and sports, be sure to subscribe to our channel and like us on our Facebook page.